16th of September. Yeah, I'm on the right month. Should have done the little Groundhog Day. Morning, Karen. Karen isn't packaging this morning, so just me, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. Morning, Lex. Just to say, although Karen's not packaging this morning, go watch her video from yesterday, which is called something like turning a part-time income into a full-time income, because I thought it was blooming brilliant. And it felt like a real, I wanted to say to myself, right, Shell, pull yourself together. Like, you just spoke such sense, Karen. I was just like, that's what I needed to hear. Hardly worked over the summer. It was good because I spent a lot of time with the kids, and yeah, that was good. But which is the fortunate thing of doing this job. But I can't expect to come back, and I still my listings aren't up to where they used to be before I started clearing stock way back at the beginning of the year. And yet I'm all like, oh, woe is me, sales aren't great. And I kind of feel like, well, I need to put a bit more work in. So yeah, thanks for that, Karen. I really enjoyed that video. Morning, Julie. Morning, Andrew. Wait, I'm not Karen. Oh yeah, sorry, Lex. You can go. It's fine. Hi, Karen. Post done back to measuring. Karen is on it. Well done. Hi, Kelly. Hi, South London reseller. Hi, Heather. And hi, Andrea. eBay has just gone twonky. I don't know what it's doing this morning. I don't know if that ever happens to anybody. Everything's gone to dollars. I can't go to my normal, seller hub summary where everything is nice and big. I just can't find it. I don't know where it's gone. I can't pay fees. And so all I can tell you is I have 811 active. No idea how many of those have watchers. I'm still struggling with this wonkiness, which I know kind of doesn't mean anything, but for me, I'm interested to think there is the interest in the product, so maybe I need to tweak it. That's kind of how I measure it, rather than, oh, I'm definitely going to get a sale from it. I kind of like seeing the numbers go up as I'm adding stuff, or if I've added stuff and it gets a watcher straight away, I'm like, okay, yeah, this might be a goer, and I sort of keep an eye on it. Karen, picking your orders, fair enough. Hi, DBG. Hi, Paul. Super confused on a Monday, yeah. So, yeah, God knows what trying to pay for labels is going to be like. But yes, anyway, let's crack on. Yeah, so the week, same old really for me at the moment. It's all a bit sporadic. It's a bit pulling teeth. It's not where I want it to be. I think I've done a bit the opposite of what Karen's done, actually. I think I've gone from like what Karen would deem as a full-time wage to a part-time wage. So I don't really need to sort it out. However, the weekend was, so how many did I actually have going out? I think it's 13. Yeah, 13. Some of it's like clearing stock stuff, so not all that. However, late on Sunday night, I had a nice little cherry on top. So tough to bits for that. So I'll show you that. I'll try and show you that last. Who's Andrew talking to? Ireland. Right, so anyway, let's start what is going out. And let me know also how oh, was that DBG? What have you been up to, DBG? If I missed something. Are you doing YouTube? Yeah, let me know as well. How have your sales been? Yeah, how are you finding it at the moment? And, people that have been at this for a while, are you finding any differences from like a year ago? Or, I know I'm not working hard enough, but yeah, let me know. Yeah, so a little mini sea salt needle cord dress, size 16. Hopefully the person that's bought it is actually a size 16. I did have one of those messages yesterday. Oh, your dress that's a size 14, do you think it'll fit me? I'm a 16. Just delete, for goodness sake. Andrew sales were good yesterday. Oh, the rain. It was really sunny in Reading. It was like 25 degrees. Yeah, full drying in the garden weather. Yeah, it was really nice. Although I didn't make it to a car boot because Maud had her birthday celebration Saturday and 5 girls staying over. We were all hanging yesterday because, of course, in the early hours they were up giggling and still laughing and that. Lex, up 127% on last year, September last year. I did no listings. Okay, well, we know you're doing fine. Oh, DPJ, have I missed it? I need to go and subscribe, don't I? Anyway, yeah. And another thing to say about this sale, I had some offers come through the other week, and I don't know if anybody else has had offers sent to them. They flash up. I think if you go for it straight away, like on my phone, if they went for it straight away, fine, you can accept the offer. But after that, I could not find, it wasn't in messages where that offer had gone. And I think that might be a massive issue with offers because like you think you can set, oh, this offer will last a day or 2 days. And I often get people, you often, I'll send an offer out and then the thing will sell at full price, like instantly. And you're like, that's really odd. Oh, it must be a coincidence. And it happens a lot. And I'm wondering if it's people who think they've accepted the offer and never check and actually pay full price. Because I also get a lot of people messaging saying, thank you for the offer. I've paid, but the offer doesn't seem to have gone through. And then I end up having to do a little refund through PayPal. So you're like, you miss out on your rebate fee refund as well by doing that. And that's what happened with this. So I sent a 10% off and it was on at 20. And yeah, I didn't even tell you what it sold at. It sold at 20, but then she messaged me and that's why I refunded her £2. Weird messages. Well, just not very polite, but I just like, yeah, fine. I offered you 10% off and it's not her fault that she can't find the flipping offer or it's not gone through. And I think that's the massive issue with eBay. I can't find the offers. Anyway, yeah, so £18 it's going out. It was sold by Promote Your Listings. Yeah, not a great buy. To be honest, I don't think the shorter skirts sell as well. I paid £8 for that, so at least it's gone. Good for Karen, that's good. Karen, 7% up compared to last year. That's brilliant. Oh, David, oh, you went on for a chit chat with Andrew. Aha. David, you do your own ones. Hi, Dawn. So, yeah, I loved this when I picked it up. This is, well, I say vintage Laura Ashley, but look at the label. Don't really, oh, it's not like your traditional label, but just from the, like the puffy sleeves and stuff, it looks really 80s. Little bolero jacket thing. I thought, oh, this is lush. This will go for good money. Well, it just goes to show, doesn't it? I think I paid about £6 and I've had it, oh, God, I don't know, about 5-6 months. And what did it sell for? Went on Promote Your Listings, just sold for 15. So, not a good thing. Yeah, I paid about £6, but it's gone. I mean, it's lush, so I'm glad somebody's going to have it, but that's not really why I'm totally selling stuff. I'd like to make some money as well. Then I think this is one of those classics. So this is one of those Zegna, I don't know how you say it, Menagildo. Probably Heather can pronounce this correctly, but it's a Zegna shirt anyway. Which, of course, if you follow Ronnie Hart, he's always talking about Zegna. He can't say it either. Oh, sorry, it's so wonky. Anyway, so yeah, it's a bog standard. I think this one, oh yeah, I absolutely love it when it has the matching collar stiffeners in it. I don't know, it's just the little things, isn't it? I just love that. Anyway, what did I pay for it and what did it sell for? Paid £4.75. That's all right, and it sold for 20. So bread and butter. Bread and butter. That's fine. Oh, this was a couple of woolies that I've been trying to get rid of for about a year and a half, I'd say. Long time. So God knows what they cost. Could have been car boot pickups, could have been like 50p a pound, God knows. Could have been a few quid. It's just a cashmere blend Marks tunic thing. It's quite narrow, actually. What size is it meant to be? Because it does look narrow. Can't even find it. Oh, it's an 8, so that might be okay. And it's only just gone for, it wasn't on promoted, but it went for a tenner. That's kind of a clearing stock one. And another clearing stock one is this Topshop green, almost fisherman-y knit. Yeah, this is that thing. It's sold on Promote Your Listings, but I actually did send an offer out, like knocking 10% off. So it went for 9. It was originally on, well, not originally, but it's recently been on at 10. Quite like it. Well, I don't like the colour, I suppose, but I like the style. But woolly type things, yeah, they irritate me. Did I make? Oh, hi, Lainey. So what be next? There's a lot of stuff coming out of the woodwork, I tell you. It's good to get rid of, but I need to be replacing. So Boss Orange label, just a thin knit. I think it's an XL, but it must be like a slim fit. And do I know what I paid? Don't know what I paid. I've had it a long time. Yeah, it's a linen mix. Sold by Promote Your Listings. So went for £15. It's a lot of just boring, cleary type stuff, but we are coming up towards. That's a nice one towards the end. There was another gold collection dimensions where I don't know if I've had that a long time. If I know, yeah, actually paid £14.50, so completely paid up. And this is kind of an example of trying to do like RA or OA and what can happen. It actually sold not on promote. Sorry. Oh, it's Ladbrokes messaging me. It sold for 28. So for, I don't know, I might have got a tenner out of that actually. 3, 4. I might have just about got a tenner out of that, but basically I thought, oh, I'll pick a load of those up. I like my cross stitch. And then somebody else also obviously picked a load up, like somebody who wanted to sell the same thing and decided to sell them at a lot less than me and all the other people selling them. So I had to drop my price as well in order to sell. And then, but actually that one's worked out all right. Because it wasn't on promote, so I wasn't having to pay the extra fee. But yeah, I don't know how people cope with Amazon. I've only like picked up some cross stitch to resell, like RAOA, and God, I got so upset with the person that brought the price down. I was like, who is this person? I was talking to somebody else who sells cross stitch. Who is that? Do you know who that is? Like, but they're perfectly entitled to do that. So, moving on. Oh, internet's being a doobry, Kelly. You have to watch it back. Hi, Joan. So, yeah, I rather like these, but they don't seem to sell all that well for me. It's Paul and Shark. You look at that lovely embroidery in there. And I think it might be an American brand, and they tend to be big sizes. Yes, because I think this might be, this is like a 2XL and it's tall as well. Yeah, check out how long. Oh, you won't be able to see it totally long. Oh, how long this is. There we go. It's like a dress. And what did I pay? What did I sell? Buy, sell. So I paid 8 and it went for 30. So that's all right, actually. I had this a long while. I'm trying to think where I got this from. This sold by Promote Your Listings only for a tenner. It's a vintage St. Michael. Oh God, what's going on with the belt? Ooh. So it might have been just getting my money back and a couple of quid, to be honest. But do I know from a bit out of touch with my labels? I think it's 80s. St. Michael label, and I was picking up everything St. Michael at one point, and I realised unless your name's Lex, then you've got a lot of it, I suppose. Vintage St. Michael clothes don't sell that quickly for me. So anyway, that's gone. Oh, Heather, it would have fitted your husband. Yeah, Paul and Charlotte's one to look out for if he needs tall. Hiya. I'll get my little stool in a minute. Oh, Andrew, yeah, RA normally sit on it and wait for the competition to sell out. It's very cutthroat. Yeah, I must say, I'm watching other people's stuff, and sometimes I've noticed someone's sold out and then mine sell a bit higher, which is great. But oh god, it is, yeah, it's a harsh game. This only went for a tenner, even though it wasn't on promote. Your listing. What did I pay for it? I don't even know what I paid for it. I think I got it I think I might have got it in on a sale rail. It's Hobbs. And you'd think, oh, nice blush pink, but it hasn't got its strings. That's probably why it was in the sale. But yeah, that's off. I think, I'd have made some profit from it. And this is very bread and butter. I was picking up, as well as loving the woolies. Oh, Paul. Vintage M&S sells really quick for us. Oh, good. I'm so pleased for you. No, I am pleased for you, actually, because I know you're doing really well with your dresses. It's weird, isn't it? How sometimes, I mean, you use a mannequin, I'm on a hanger. Is that the difference? I mean, yeah, and I just use daylight. It's funny, isn't it? Or, it's funny. Some stuff people say, oh, I can sell that. And other people are like, can't sell it for love nor money. Right, it's just a Bowden jumper dress, sort of thing, colour block, sort of thing I was picking up all over the shop last year, but now I'm just trying to get rid because I've had it a long time, and it went for £15. Sort of made some profit out of that. I don't know where I got it from. That's how long I've had it, because I only started using the SKUs a few months back. And then I think this is what, oh yes, this is this is the sort of thing I like to sell. Another nice shirt, and it's a lovely, oh come on straight, a lovely Orbis, and it's only a medium, which is quite roomy. That must be like a regular or something. I love this sort of, country check. I just like it. That's very kind of classic, and yeah, I was going to say something that's inappropriate then, but it just brought back memories of Chaddy Pete, because he always used to talk about Orvis, but we don't see Chaddy Pete on Insta anymore. More is the pity. Now, what did I pay? $7.50 and sold for $30. So yeah, all good with that. Oh, hi Cheryl. Oh, your little Taylor looked very sweet. I think you're really good with her on your video yesterday, because you had her up, but you were just like carrying on. Yeah, it's like, I think that would be good for her, that you can just carry on with it, and she's in the background, and yeah, I think you're going to be just fine. Chaddy, I think he went back to work. I think he was on paternity leave, and that's why he didn't he should have done a, goodbye on Insta or something. So we were like, where's Chaddy Pete gone? Oh, wearing it in the early 90s. Do you know what? Actually, yes, because who was it that turned up to the Brit Awards or something? Was it Arctic Monkeys, all in +4s and tweed and stuff? It must have been a phase of it back then. Oh, Kelly, yeah, Thrifty Trooper. No, I was going to message him actually, because I thought, maybe he's just on holiday. But I was thinking about Thrifty Trooper the other day. I haven't heard a dicky bird from him. Yeah, on Insta or Tube. I'll drop him a line and see. I thought maybe he's gone away travelling and I just missed it or something. Because you're an older mum, could be. Got your head screwed on. Oh, is Thrifty Trooper, is his name Matt? I only know him as Thrifty Trooper. He's disappeared. Is he totally off, Andrew? Is he coming back, or do you know? Disappeared off Facebook too. Oh, so if I message him, he probably won't. Oh, well, Thrifty Trooper, if you see this, hope you're all right, and hope that you'll come back soon. So yeah, so that must be 12 bits, and here's my cherry on top. Oh, I'm so chuffed with this. I think I need to do a, what's it, hashtag flip of the week for Andrea. Can I do that even though it's technically last week now? So I mentioned this to the ladies. I was like, oh, I've got this camera, and I don't think anybody could give a flying because it's a camera. That's a Yashica T3. It's not the T4, which is the one I think everybody's looking for. But I saw it in a bag of cameras underneath a table at the car boot. And I saw Yashica and I thought, oh, I know I'm meant to be looking for low number AFs or something. Was it FAs? No, AFs. So I really don't know much about cameras. So I looked on my phone, not to look up on eBay, but just like I've got a little list of stuff to look out for. And I thought, oh no, it's Yashica T4 is on my list. So I went up to the end of the line. She said, oh, they're all £5 each, the cameras. And I looked a couple up and I was like, oh no, I think the T3 might be worth picking up. For £5, yeah, I'll pick it up. Picked it, show the camera again, sorry, Yashica T3, picked it up for £5. I also bought it's a really bizarre battery pack, actually. That's the battery. I bought that for £5 off Amazon. And all right, I might as well just tell you what a twonk I am. I must have had the battery in the wrong way. That is really not like that, had it the right way up, but not that way. That sounds really pathetic because I literally, how bad this was, I listed it as for spares. I was like, oh, that's such a shame. Anyway, you still get money for spares. I think I put it on for like 50 quid for spares. And I had a guy messaging me saying, when you say it's not working, what happens when, and I said, oh, it's just dead. He said, so when you put the battery in, is there anything on the display? And I thought, oh, flipping heck, I'll go and try again. So I got it, put the battery in, but I must have put it in the correct way this time. I was like, oh, sugar, it's working. So, and the display and everything and the flash. And so I quickly deleted the post, the listing. And then the guy in the meantime messaged me and said, has that sold, that camera? And then I had a quick look at him and he's a camera dealer. And so I messaged, I said, I'm so sorry. You won't believe this. I had the batteries in the wrong way. And I said, so I relisted it as a working camera. As for a lot more. And he went, oh, I don't know how I feel about that. And I thought, I don't really care how you feel about it, mate. But I just said, I couldn't tell if he was like, I guess he was a bit peed off. And but I said, so I just said, yeah, silly me. Anyway, good luck with your camera business, your camera shop. And he went, oh, thanks. So yeah, bought for £5, bought a battery for £5, sold for 150. And I've had it, when did I get around to listing it? Maybe a week or two ago. And it wasn't on, oh no, I think I did have a promote your listings, but the views were going up so quickly, I just reduced it to like 1%. So didn't pay much in the promoted fees. And yeah, the watches were just zooming up. And it wasn't the highest price. They were on higher, but the ones that were on high were film tested. And I just said, this is battery tested. It's not film tested. Flash works, lens looks clear. It looks in really good condition, actually. So yippee. Yes, 150. Thanking you very much. One of these a week would sort me out nicely. Yeah, but it was also quite, it was quite nice that I felt like, oh, watching all these YouTube videos has actually paid off because I had a little Yashica on my list and I saw Yashica and there and it worked and I got it, and yeah, kind of felt, oh, I'm doing something right, because wow, well, you know how it is when you're getting slow sales or it's all just bread and butter. It's quite hard going, and you have to keep your motivation up and keep picking yourself up. And you need the odd thing. I need the odd thing like that when everything else is a bit pants. Who did I miss that has just come in? Hi, Tack Doctor. Hi, Mum 5 Sons. Yeah, tough to bits with that. Yeah, I do have a little rummage in the cameras. I mean, obviously, I'm always looking for like the Olympus ones, which I've had. I only had like a Mew, not a Mew 2 once before, and that went like within minutes. I probably underpriced it. Oh yeah, no, Kelly, I wasn't talking about the sale to you. I mentioned it when I picked it up. Went, oh, I've got this, and everyone's just like, anyway, did you take the dog for a walk? And I was like, yeah, it's a bit boring, isn't it? It's camera. Yeah. So yeah. Yes. Sorry about that, buddy. I couldn't work out if he was sort of laughing or trying to be a bit awkward about it. But when I thought, well, I'll just let him know. I do know he oh yeah, he said because I was after one for parts, and I thought I'll just let him know that I do know that he's a camera dealer. You know, we're both in this, mate. So yeah, boom. Right, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I normally talk about on Monday morning, but that's it. That's what's going out. I'm going to try and do some printing. See if my thing has gone back to normal. Yes, thank you, Julie. So this afternoon, I think about 2ish, and I think on Lex's channel, going to do a little show and tell of some jewelry with Lex and Auntie Sue. I bought quite well. I'll sort of. Oh God, there's literally tons of it. I'll just give you a little. I won't be showing all of this later, and anyway, there'll be weird children turning up, but that's some. Oh, can you see that at all? Some of what I picked up at the car boot, and then I've got bangles and all sorts as well, and I've got all sorts in there. Oh, I can't really see that. You see any of that? Some interesting. That's not a bullet. I might show you that later. Yeah, so that's what's happening this afternoon. Yes, there'll be brooches, but you need to spell it correctly, Andrew, especially if you're going to sell any. Yeah, shinies. It's another one of those things, I'll just say, that when something's quite old and you know it's very old and it's still worth bobbins, it is so... I mean, it's fashion and it's demand and what people are willing to pay for stuff, but it feels so sad that something so old is not worth diddly squat. Because there's something that actually isn't technically jewelry, but I might show later. One thing actually is just to ask. My aunt thought that, look at this. It's like a tiny, tiny wee willy winky almost, but my aunt thinks it's possibly an ashtray. Has anybody seen anything like that? I didn't know what that was, but I was having a little rummage, like things were 50p a thing, and won't be showing this later either, like a kind of vintagey spirit level. I just thought it was so cute. I might keep that myself. Because I'm a bit OCD when pictures go lopsided in the room. I go up and have to straighten them up. It's a little bit of a revealing thing. And this as well won't get shown later. I know, I mean, again, so what I was saying about, because I thought this was so fabulous, because it says, look, you can see that 1 foot, just inches and feet, little vintage, but I paid 50p and it's worth about £1.50. So it's just one of those cute things that I might keep hold of or whatever. Yes, 2 o'clock, the little show and tell later of shiny things and pretty things. Oh, gold. Right, good luck, DBG. Oh, Kelly, you doing the show and tell as well? Brilliant. Got loads of other stuff too. Fabulous. Okay, right. Have a good day, everybody, and see you later. And have a good week.